Ladies and gentlemen, best of health, stay safe. During the Ming Dynasty, 1492, Columbus discovered the new land, and the King of Spain appointed a professional to deal with the situation. It was an accountant, and I am the only professional accountant in this EC election. I hope that I will be taking advantage of my expertise to address all these problems, housing and poverty. I'd like to remind you that I'm sure that the central government and the SL government are having 14 members and 39 plus 1. Please elect an accountant, a bold accountant. Please work hard for Hong Kong.
號林志源
Thank you.
11號嘅管
Number 11, Peter Kuhn. Please start. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 11, Reverend Peter Kuhn. I am a clergy. During the electoral process, and there are things that may leave a lot to be desired, so please bear with me. Hong Kong has to restart. We have to relaunch ourselves. I think we have to be people-centric in meeting the challenges. I think we have to restore Hong Kong to the original intention of one country, two systems. If we work together, I'm sure that we can create a harmonious and caring society. Of all the candidates, I'm sure I am the only one who has some experience in religion, healthcare, and education. I'm sure I can bring new ideas and a new era to Let's Go. I urge members to support me, number 11, Peter Kuhn, and let me have an opportunity to serve the members of the public and Hong Kong and the country in Let's Go. Please support me, number 11, Peter Kuhn.
Thank you.
有請12號
Number 12, Andrew Lam. Please start. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm number 12, Andrew Lam. I'm a planner. I have years of experience in this regard. In order to have good planning, we have to understand the concerns of different strata. We need to have cross-disciplinary cooperation, and we need to work with different strata. We have to help the disadvantaged, and we have to support one another towards the same goal. We have 51 candidates for the EC election. Despite the competition, we're working in the same direction, and that is to restore our impetus and to make the country rich and strong. I'm sure that all of us will be committed, but we have to stay united before we can achieve any results. If you want to have someone who has the experience in execution, in planning, in coordination, and monitor the administration for good governance, please give me an opportunity.
Time is up. Thank you, Mr. Lam.
講
Chow Meng Kwong. Please start. EC members, members of the public, I am number 13, Chow Meng Kwong. I'm really grateful to everyone, every senior who has given me an opportunity. I am an upwardly mobile person. I have concrete experience. I am a scholar who understands the plight of the public. Chow Meng Kwong has 3 unique strengths. I am committed. I can coordinate policies. I understand the country. I understand Hong Kong. This election is a multicolored election. This is crunch time. I urge EC members to support me, number 13, Chow Meng Kwong, and work towards good governance and lay a good foundation. Chow Meng Kwong will not let you down, and we will not be alone on our path of patriotism, and we will be building up for Hong Kong and for the nation. For Hong Kong and for yourself, support number 13, Chow Meng Kwong.
Thank you.
14號嘅江玉。
Number 14, Doreen Kong. Distinguished EC members, I'm Doreen Kong. Number 14, Hong Kong's acute housing problem cannot be resolved by Northern Metropolis alone. Our legislation, our mechanisms simply cannot meet the challenges. I have 25 years of land executive experience. I can help amend the legislation, improve the system. I'm committed to Hong Kong. And I do have the perseverance, and I'm sure that I do have the ability to rise to the challenges and help the Hong Kong SL government to tackle all the deep-seated problems and build a Hong Kong which is competitive, and we have to reshape Hong Kong's values. I am grateful to my nominees and give me an opportunity to give back to the community. I'm also grateful to my team, and I urge members to remember Doreen and support number 14, Doreen Kong.
姜玉欢
Thank you.
號馮偉光。
Number 15, Fong Wai Kwong. Please start. Hi, I'm Fong Wai Kwong, number 15. If I get elected, I'll be a full-time member. My platform is to reform the AO system. And if we don't go forward, it will be tantamount to going backward. And I think we have to reform the AO system. And we are organizing the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, and the Western countries are interfering and raise issues about the cotton. I've been to Xinjiang, and I wrote articles about Xinjiang cotton. If I get elected, I will be telling a good story about China. And I do have the commitment and passion to serve. Thank you. Please support number 15, Fong Wai Kwong.
就係16號嘅陳月明。
Next, number 16, Chen Yutming. Please start. EC members, I am number 16, Chen Yutming. I was born and brought up in northeast NT. Since I came back from overseas education, I've been serving the NT as a district councillor. At the district council, I was the first one to urge the integration with the GPA development. I objected to the landfills and also the burial city. I am an action person. Hong Kong cannot wait. NT cannot wait. We are not running out of land or talents. What we're running out of is determination and new ideas. Please support me, and I will be applying my new mindset to build a new Hong Kong. If we can hold fast to our commitment, I'm sure we can see the light of the day. Please support me, number 16, Chen Yutming.
郝晨月
Thank you.
浩然。
Next, we have number 17, Lee Ho-yin. You may start now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm number 17, Lee Ho-yin, and I work. I'm the principal strategist of China Resources, and I'm also the deputy vice president of a foundation. And today reminds me of about 10 years ago when I was still an assistant to the head of an institution, and also at one of the events on poverty alleviation, I was also explaining to the public about the policy, and I'd like to tap into that experience. And I've been working for China Resources for many years, and I'd like to tap into my knowledge when I worked in the GBA, and I'd like to use that experience to serve the community. And in particular, today I'd like to thank my team behind the hall, because without them, I would not have been able to make use of my ideas so that we'd be able to serve the community by alleviating poverty, and then we'll be able to build an industrialized Hong Kong. And today is the 17th, and we'll be meeting again.
Time's up. Thank you. So candidates 1 to 17 have spoken respectively. So please move downstage. And next, we would like to invite candidates number 18 to 34 to come up to the stage.
然後請18至34號嘅候選人呢可以上台準備。啱啱呢，我哋聆聽咗17位候選人嘅發言，每個人呢都表達咗佢哋各自嘅抱負。
To prepare for your speeches, and they have already shared with us their thoughts and also what they're concerned about, and I think that would also be very beneficial to us. And this time we have many candidates from different backgrounds. There are incumbent electoral members and also others from different sectors, including the academic sector, the business sector, the professionals, the trade unionists, and also the religious sectors, school principals, and also many are also from the grassroots. Many of them are new faces, and I'm sure under the new system they'll be more representative, and they'll be able to bring the community's voices into the Legislative Council. And different departments of the SL government have also prepared video clips on this election. So please take a look.
舉行，選出有承擔、有遠見嘅代表，為香港開創未來，為我哋建設更美好嘅家園。你嘅一票好重要，為港為己投一票。
12月19日係一個同各個界別息息相關、關乎香港未來嘅大日子。當日會舉行立法會換屆選舉。
呢場選舉關乎香港嘅法制、治安同埋社會穩定，
亦聯繫到我哋嘅教育發展同下一代嘅福祉，
亦聯繫到文化、民生同經濟嘅發展。記得一齊投票啦
！Well, December the 19th is really very important. So please remember to encourage your friends and relatives to vote for Hong Kong. So why don't we chant the slogan together? 1219 is very important. Vote for Hong Kong. Let's all say this. 3, 2, 1. 1219 is important. Vote for Hong Kong and vote for yourselves. Let's do it again. So when I say 1219, you say that it's very important, and for Hong Kong and for yourself, you say vote for Hong Kong and vote for yourself. 1219 is very important. For Hong Kong and for yourself, vote.
Thank you very much. We really need your vote. Please participate in the voting this Sunday in order to vote for the new legislative councillors.
我哋即刻開始第二輪嘅發言啦。
We have already got the second batch of candidates that they are now on stage. So first, number 18, Judy Chan. Easy friends, good afternoon. I'm from the New People's Party, and I'm Judy Chan. And in the past and now and in the future, I will continue to love my country, and that will not change. And I'm not just energetic, I also am committed. And therefore, I like to go into the electoral with 3 commitments. First, I will work seriously to monitor the work of the government. I hope that the government would also be working in the interest of Hong Kong, so that Hong Kong people will enjoy genuine happiness. And I'm also confident because with my very rich district experience, I'll be able to feel the pulse of the community, and therefore the government's policies will be more down to earth. And number 3, I'll be very modest because I will never forget that I have this original intention of serving the community in the first place. That's why on the voting day on Sunday, this is the very first election since the improvement of the system has taken place, and I will continue to serve the country, serve Hong Kong, so that I will be very dedicated to work for the community.
19號候選人黃子謙。
Next, we have Wong Chi Him, number 819. You may start now. Good afternoon. I'm number 19, Wong Chi Him. And I'm very grateful when I come to the HKCEC because I've met with EC members and they've also come with me when I did my electioneering on the streets and so on. And they've been also sending me messages, encouraging me, and also they've also sent me reminders and so on. So very many of you have become new acquaintances and old friends at the same time. And I'm also grateful to my supporters who are down the stage. And there are wheelchair-bound athletes and also the coaches and also leaders of teams and also my secondary school teachers and so on, and also my teammates when I was playing in the basketball team. So this is my first invitation card to you, and I've already sent it to you. Well, December the 19th is not my wedding day, but then it's going to be a very joyful day for Hong Kong, and therefore please vote for me so that we'll be able to write a new chapter on good governance of Hong Kong together. Okay. Now number 20, Maggie Chan. I'm number 20, Maggie Chen. Today we are here together, and we show our solidarity and resolution because we hope to be able to enjoy this patriots ruling Hong Kong, and therefore we'd like to see harmony in our society, and then we'll be able to realize the dream of a country together. I come from the women's sector, and therefore I understand the importance that we should help one another. I'm also from the legal sector, and therefore I would stand up for Hong Kong's rule of law, and I've got many years of experience, and therefore I've learned to be very modest and I'm prepared to listen, and I'll be going into the council with people's views, and I'll be monitoring the work of the government, and I'll be making sure that the government will be able to understand the sentiments of the public, and they'll be working very precisely on what the community needs, and there are many opportunities ahead of us, and therefore I hope that we can serve the community together, and I'll be working in that spirit so that we'll be able to write the legend of Hong Kong together.
21號蘇長榮
Number 21, Mr. So Chang Wing. Honorable members, I'm number 21, So Chang Wing, and I have taken part in this election, and whether or not I'm competent is for you to decide, but then I can give you some assurances. Number one, in the next 4 years, I'll be very dedicated in working in the LegCo, and I'll be serving the community. During the past 7 or 8 years, I've also been very dedicated in serving the community, and therefore, I'm going to work on that in the next 4 years. And I'm not going to play to the gallery, so I'll be putting aside my own personal interests, and I'll be serving in the interests of the community, and that's my original intention. And I will also be setting a good example so that we will be able to once again reshape Hong Kong so that Hong Kong's rule of law will once again prevail. And in the past, many people had stirred up trouble in the community, but then I'd like to set a good example by doing differently. Next, number 22, Sin Dong. You may start now. Good afternoon. I'm number 22, Sun Dong.
I've heard your voices. I know your concern. I have also collected a lot of encouragement from you. This really makes me even more confident to enter the LegCo to serve the people of Hong Kong. With the enhanced electoral system, we are going to have a new era. We will be facing a new LegCo. So if I am fortunate enough to be elected, I will be rational and also innovative. I will be working for the interest of Hong Kong as well as the whole of China. I will also foster reform and changes. I have international perspective, and And I know how to build Hong Kong, and I hope that I will contribute my effort to build Hong Kong to become an innovative center. Thank you. Number 22, Mr. Sun Dong.
涂海明。
Number 23, Tu Haiming.
我就是要。
Election members, hello. I am the one who speaks in Putonghua. I am Tu Haiming, and I also understand Cantonese. I'm here. It shows that the enhanced electoral system is really inclusive. Some people in the media said that I am a rising star in the political arena. However, I believe that we really need this kind of different stars, different color of stars that in our new government, in our new legislative council. Well, I have been living in Hong Kong for 32 years. I'm really very fortunate, and I have been writing a lot of commentaries, and also I am very strong in one country, two systems. So if I am a legislative councillor, I will be voicing the people's voice. I will be defending our country as well as Hong Kong. And I will make Hong Kong an even brighter star. Please support number 23. Thank you, Mr. Tu Haiming.
4號譚。
Number 24, Tan Yue Heng.
是24。
I am Tan Yue Heng, number 24. I came to Hong Kong in 1997, and in the 27 odd years I've been in Hong Kong, and this is my route. I hope that I can contribute to Hong Kong and serve the people of Hong Kong. In the past months, I've been working very hard, and I've heard the voices and the views of the members of the election committee, and I also understand the expectation of the election committee members on the legislative councils. So I also understand the importance of focusing on development and the importance of having good governance. The legislative council needs new blood. I believe that we will have new voices in the LegCo. I understand the concerns of Hong Kong people. I am capable and I have commitment, and I hope that you will support me. Number 24, Tan Yue Heng. Thank you. Number 24, Mr. Tan Yue Heng.
Number 25, Chen Kit Chong. Respectable EC members, good afternoon. I'm number 25, Kit Chong. Well, I'm a businessman, and I used to be somebody who liked flats, but now I've been working very hard, and I've also become a businessman, and with the country's support and also with the advantages enjoyed by Hong Kong under the one country, two systems, I've been able to make some achievements, and therefore I'll be using my experience as an NPC delegate. I'll be working for the younger generation in Hong Kong so that they'll be able to see a bright future. So whatever their background is, whatever where they're coming from, I will make sure that they'll have a bigger pie, and then they'll be able to stay in Hong Kong as their very nice home. And then 25 years since the reunification, please support me, number 25.
請26號陳少雄。
Number 26, Chen Xiuhong. EC members, those taking part online, I am number 26, Chen Xiuhong, engineer. I've got 40 years of corporate management experience and also experience of promoting green infrastructure. I am a businessman. My strong suit is energy, environmental protection, and sustainable development. I am taking part in this LegCo election in order to implement these important calls of patriots administering Hong Kong. I hope that if I get elected, I will be able to unite people from inside and outside the council and to seek the common ground. Despite the differences, we can lead Hong Kong to go full steam ahead. Please support me, Chancellor Hong, and for me to serve all of you.
Thank you.
.27號，冇錯，我就係嗰個一啲都唔飄嘅港漂，喺度扎根20年，香港就係我嘅家。
I am from Mainland. I've been here for 26 years. I was working for the Central Policy Unit. I've been involved with public policy researches. I talked about two different Hong Kongs, and this is part of my platform. I think there are two parallel Hong Kongs. One is International Financial Center, a good super connector, but this is benefiting the elites. The second Hong Kong is a grassroots Hong Kong. There is a lack of upward mobility for the people of Hong Kong. I think we have to reform Hong Kong, we have to reform the institution and open up our mindset. Together, I will be amalgamating the two Hong Kongs and return Hong Kong with hearts and minds.
Thank you.
Number 28, Mr. Dennis Lam. Please start. Hi, 28, Dr. Dennis Lam. I was brought up from the grassroots. I am particularly concerned about the underprivileged. I am also NPC deputy for 3 terms. I have started hospital in the mainland. I have done a lot of voluntary work in the mainland. I also supported the cataract operation for the poor in the mainland. I'll be promoting the development of the GBA and also to promote the integration of Hong Kong with the international community. If I get elected, I will be urging for the reopening of the border, integrating Hong Kong with the GBA, improving the livelihood. China is like a dragon that is just woken up. I think we have to dance with the dragon, and we have to have commitment and make positive contribution. Please support number 28, Dennis Lam.
Thank you.
Number 29, Rock Chen. EC members, I am Rock Chen from the DAB, number 29. I am a firm patriot. I have 30 years of business and financial experience. I've been serving a lot of different capacities, and I hope that I will be able to resolve the deep-seated problems and issues in Hong Kong. When I scrutinize policies, I will embrace different sectors. I would look at the common good in scrutinizing public policies. I will be modestly listening to your views. I'll be achieving a cohesive Hong Kong. I will be promoting policies for the benefit of Hong Kong. Please support me, number 29, Rock Chen. Let's work together to build a Hong Kong which is far better in future.
Thank you.
Number 30, Eunice Yong. EC members, I am number 30, New People's Party, Eunice Yong. I've got one wish in this election, and that is to change the government's archaic policy and instill confidence in the people of Hong Kong. We have to be integrated with the GBA, and this is the starting point. Together, I think we can achieve 4 things. First, we should seize the GBA opportunity to achieve common prosperity. Second, to improve good governance of Hong Kong. Third, we have to develop land for housing development. Fourth, to harness technology to improve livelihood. Under the overhauled system, I'm sure the electoral will set up a good example for us to move forward with confidence for the world to know that one country, 2 systems is a success. Are you all confident for the nation, for the country? Let's work together. Please support number 30, New People's Party's Eunice Yong.
係啊。
Thank you。
請31號嘅陳。
Number 31, Chen Pui Leung. Distinguished EC members, I am Chen Pui Leung, number 31. I'm working in an insurance company, an SOE insurance company. I am the only candidate in the EC constituency with insurance background. I've been working very hard over the recent past, meeting the EC members. I've attended more than 80 sessions. I've listened to views from various quarters. All these important input would be the guiding light for my future work. I will give the undertaking that if I get elected, I would definitely be fully committed to my council work, and I'll be fully committed to serving the people of Hong Kong. I am energetic, and I will help achieve good governance for Hong Kong for the future. Please support number 31, Chen Pui Leung.
佩良。
2號嘅劉志鵬。
Number 32, Lau Chi Pang. Please start. EC members, I am number 32, Professor Lau Chi Pang. I'm a historian. I'm also an expert witness. Over the past year, I've overcome all manner of stress and difficulties and wrote up the expert report regarding the national security law to remove the barriers for the enforcement of the NSL. We have an onerous task. We need national education to heal the wounds before we can restore our health. I will be bringing my expertise to bear to create a platform for Chinese history so that the people of Hong Kong would learn positive values and a heart to love the mainland. The new council is multicolored. I'm sure we need a historian who can take past happenings as the guide for the future. The border is about to be opened. I wish you every success in your business.
跟住有請33號簡慧。
Number 33, Carmen Khan. Please start. EC members, I am Carmen Khan, number 33. General Counsel of the BOCHK. I fully understand the challenges and opportunities facing the business sector. I've been serving the religious groups and women's organizations. I fully appreciate the needs of the grassroots people. I've been living in the mainland for a couple of years, so I do appreciate the difficulties. I am committed to serving the Hong Kong population. I'm a mother. I also understand the dreams pursued by the young people. If I get elected, I certainly will bring my experience to bear to serve the people of Hong Kong wholeheartedly so that we can achieve greater glory. 12 December 19, please cast the vote for number 33, Carmen Khan.
简慧明。
跟住係
Number 34, Nixie Lam. EC members, ladies and gentlemen, 12 years ago, I joined the politics. I didn't know anything about it. And a lot of the community organizations and rural people sent me to the district council for me to learn, cut my teeth at the district council. 12 years later, we experienced the turmoil arising from the black-clad violence, and the young people experience so many problems. And in the UN, I articulate all the problems in Hong Kong. I'm sure I will bring your voice to the council, so please give Nixie Lam an opportunity. And I am a young representative who can speak up for Hong Kong. and I will be telling a good story about Hong Kong and China.
Thank you.
到34号的候选人都已经完成发言了。
Okay, would candidate number 18 to 34 please be seated, and let's welcome candidates number 35 to 51.
之後嘅候選人呢，先落台休息。35至51號嘅候選人可以上台準備。頭先呢，我哋重溫咗一啲政府嘅宣傳片。咁其實呢，我
34 to 51 can come up on stage. And we've seen some APIs. We saw different organizations, people from using different ways to promote this election. Please have a look at the API.
內地港人也照料，邊境票站去投票，身份證件掃幾秒，即刻印出電子選票，全港票站確不少，立法會選舉去投票。
燒完未啊？燒完快啲投票啊！投票啊！仲講行啦！快啲！
你好，小姐去邊呢？
我係記者，想問你幾個問題。
問題啊？我要落期照計嘅喎。
你哋司機最經常行邊條路啊？
睇下咩年代啦，2019年黑暴嗰陣時，嚟嚟去去都係嗰3條路嘅啫。轉呢邊就放火堵路，轉嗰邊就胡說八道，封完吐露港又去走去封紅隧，搞到人都走投無路，兜嚟兜去得呢3條路嘅啫。總之就唔係路啦。
咁最尾點樣揾到出路咧？
舊年年中咧，國安法開始實行，有其他路行下啦，眾安街啊、呈祥道啊，呢啲咪幾好咯。家和萬事興，社會安定先有得傾。
以前唔對路，而家咪陽光燦爛，光明前路。
香港係法治社會嚟嘅，有規有矩，有立法會。
你前邊係咪包得新街啊？唔該，有落。
發得，樣樣得。係咁意，1219。喂，1219啊，為咗香港嘅未來啊，記住出嚟投票啊！
你嘅一票至關重要。
所以大家看。
So, the taxi driver is reminding us that it's important for us to cast a vote on the 19th of December. Taxis are very important to our lives. And they've experienced difficulties. And only until the national security law was implemented, they are recovering. So with good system, can we have prosperity? And it is important for us to participate in this election.
大家記得喺12月19號要去投票啦。呢個時候我哋見到第3批嘅候選人都已經喺台上準備好啦。事不宜遲，我哋到最後一輪嘅發言。而家有請35號嘅陸漢文。
EC members, Hong Kong members of the public, good afternoon. I'm number 35, Benson Lok. I'm from a grassroots family, and I've been working on the youth for 18 years now. That's why I understand the needs of those young people from the grassroots. I'm the new generation from the BPA, and I'll be working together, tapping into the strengths of the business sector, and I've been making a lot of proposals concerning the youth. This is a new era, and therefore there is new hope for the younger generation, and the country asks us to help the young to solve their problems, and that's also what I believe in. And therefore, with your support, I'll be joining the Legislative Council so that I will be able to help the young to integrate into the GBA, so that we'll be able to work together for the well-being of our country, and then we'll be able to build a very nice home for our young people. And they'll be taking over from the previous generation under the one country, two systems, and I'm number 35, Benson Lok.
36號嘅葛珮帆。
Next, we have Elizabeth Quat, number 36. Hong Kong is a place where both you and I love very much. So I've been thinking about what I can do for Hong Kong so that Hong Kong can become even brighter and better. And 20 years ago, I decided to join the political sector. And to me, as a LegCo member, has never been just a job. It's my mission to serve Hong Kong, and therefore I would never avoid sharp questions. And I've also been very insistent on talking to the public directly. And I've been making use of different platforms, and subscribers have exceeded 350,000. And today's Hong Kong has relaunched, and we have ended the past chaotic situation. And there are many problems that have to be resolved urgently. And during this very critical moment, we would particularly need those with experience and commitment so that they would be persevering and they would be prepared to work hard. And therefore, please support me, number 36, Elizabeth Court, together, and also the DAB's team. Next, number 37, Lillian Kwok. EC members, good afternoon. I'm number 37. I'm from the DAB. My name is Lillian Kwok. I'm sure you would take our younger generation very seriously because they are our future. And after 2014 and 2019, we were all heartbroken, and therefore we understand that having education reform is something that is very critically important. And therefore, as an educator for close to 20 years and as a frontline teacher, I'm sure I am able to bring the voices into the Legislative Council, and I'll be working with the DAB, and I'll be working with all the 90 members of the LegCo so that we'll be able to reform our education system. And we're also we'll work together to make sure that our kids will be able to grow up in a safe and secure environment, and they will all be law-abiding. So please support me, number 37, Lillian Kwok. I'll be working together with you.
有請38號黎棟。
Number 38, Lai Tong Kwok. Honorable EC members, insisting on one country, two systems so that we can together build a bright future. I'm number 38, Lai Tong Kwok. I'm the Executive Vice Chairman of the New People's Party. I was the Director of Immigration Department, and I was also the Secretary for Security. And I've over 40 years experience in security, and I understand the government very well, and I understand the policies very well. And I've also been in command of resolving the problem of Edward Snowden, who used to work for the CIA, and I also help in in investigating the case, and I'm determined in resolving problems, and I also have the wisdom, and I've also got a very firm stance. I'm outspoken, and after joining the council, I will continue to fight for one country, two systems. I'll be defending the security of our country, and therefore I'm committed to serving the community. Number 38, Priscilla Leung. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Priscilla Leung, and I've been a LegCo member for 3 terms. I'm also a member of the Basic Law Committee. I've also been teaching the basic law and also the Chinese Constitution for over 20 years. I'm joining the election because I'm more concerned about Hong Kong-wide and also country-wide issues. And now we have already entered the centennium of the party, and therefore Hong Kong must play its role, and we will have to tell a very good Chinese story, and we will also have to uphold our position as the international financial center. And I think the problem we are facing now is that the community is divided, and therefore we have not been able to seize the good development opportunities, and therefore we have to speak for the people. We will also have to defend our country's interests, and with my experience in the council, I'll be able to work together with different political parties so that we can solve the deep-seated problems in the community. So I am Priscilla Leung.
跟住有請40號何國。
Next, number 40, Junius Ho. On the 27th of October, during the last day of the council meeting, the President, Andrew Leung, said that, this term of the council went through unprecedented challenges, and during the black-clad violence, Junior's host spoke out in support of the police in cracking down on the violence. Yes, I've been attacked, and even my parents' graves were sabotaged, but then I never backtracked, and I've been insisting on my position, and now we have finally been able to come out from the violence, and we are now enjoying this peaceful time. And in my political platform, there were 12 points, and I'm attaching a lot of importance to the rule of law. And we have moved with time, and we have to make sure that we run Hong Kong properly. So December 19th is very important for both yourselves and for Hong Kong. Please cast your votes.
跟住有請41號嘅陳海榮。
Number 41, Chen Hoi Wing. EC members, good afternoon. I'm number 41, Chen Hoi Wing. I'm a DAB Central Committee member. I'd like to make use of my 1 minute to state my beliefs. I graduated from the Hong Kong Youth Finance Department, but then I chose to serve the community because I believe that being a politician would be more important than making money. And since then, I ran for the district council election. I was attacked all rounds by different sectors, but then I understand that patriots will always prevail. And today, I am joining this election as a new member because I believe in the system, and I believe that we will have a desirable council, and we'll be able to voice the voices of the youth in the council, and Hong Kong would enjoy better stability. And so please support me, number 41, so that we can continue to serve the community. Thank you.
就係42號嘅麥美娟。
Next, number 42, Alice Mack. Good afternoon, everyone. Do you know that how much you have to pay for a water tariff? In fact, the Water Services Department is charging about $4 for every cubic meter that you spend. But then for the subdivided units, tenants, they are paying some $13 for each unit that they spend. And therefore, for the burners, we have to deal with them. But then I've also been working to improve people's livelihood, and I've been able to introduce a private members bill so that landlords will not be able to overcharge their tenants for utility charges and so on. And I've been very forthcoming, but then it's been very hard, and I would also be offending different people. But then I'm not afraid of that because I have to serve the community. I have to ensure that there will be opportunities for everyone, so that the grassroots do not have to live in SDUs anymore, so that they will have affordable housing and decent housing, and there will be space for them to develop. And therefore, I hope that you will work with me together.
跟住有請43號孫偉勇。
Number 43, Sun Wei Yong Kevin. Good afternoon. I'm number 43, Kevin Sun. My slogan is we will have to be inclusive, and as a descendant of Dr. Sun Yat-sen, I'd like to serve our country, and I would also like to inherit from my ancestor, so that we will be able to serve our country and serve Hong Kong. We are now faced with many different problems in Hong Kong, and I hope that I can make use of my unique status so that we can promote history, culture, and education, so that the young people will be able to reshape themselves and reintegrate into our country with the new values, so that we can create the new era together. We are now re-emerging as a new state, and therefore I'll be joining the council. I'll be listening to you. So please support me, number 43, Kevin Sun.
跟住有請44號黃元山。
Next, number 44, Stephen Wong. Good afternoon. I'm Stephen Wong, number 44. I'm locally born and bred. And 6 years ago, I joined the One Hong Kong Fund. I've been leading the policy research and promoting change in Hong Kong. Well, people would say that how come you would not be going back to your original sector, that is the financial services sector. But then I told them that I love Hong Kong and therefore I have to serve our country and Hong Kong. And this is a critical time for both Hong Kong and the country. And therefore, young people have to move up and the old people would also have to be taken care of. And my strength is that I'm able to resolve social problems and I'll be able to find solutions. And therefore, my mission is that everybody will be able to enjoy good living, and therefore please support me in joining the council. Please vote for me, number 44, Stephen Wong. Thank you.
好，黄元山。
跟住有請45號嘅李。
Next, number 45, Mr. Lee Chan Kang. Good afternoon. I'm number 45, Lee Chan Kang. Like you, I look forward to casting my vote on Sunday so that I'll be able to write a new chapter for Hong Kong so that we can have good governance. I am an engineer, and 20 years ago, I just used a loudspeaker and also a pen. I started to serve the community in order to ensure that bus routes would be properly designed, and therefore I took the same bus for more than 100 times in order to do that. I've also been making suggestions to my party, and I've done a lot of practical things for the community, and therefore I'll be working with you, and therefore we can start to be acquainted. I'm very glad that I've been able to meet with some of you, and we are all working for the well-being of Hong Kong, and I cherish your views so that we can work together to promote KPIs so that we can resolve the problems that Hong Kong is facing. So please support me, number 45, Lee Chan Kang. I'm also 45 years old.
李振強。
跟住有請46號嘅。
Next, number 46, Horace Zhang. Hong Kong people, EC members, good afternoon. I'm number 46. I'm 47 years old, and I'm Horace Zhang. And I'm a solicitor. I've been a district councillor for 2 terms and also an incumbent legislator. And during the last term of the Legislative Council, it's a time when we try to come back to the right track, and therefore I'm grateful to all of you because I've been a vice chairman of the relevant committee, and we work together to amend the rules of procedures together. And during the new term of the LegCo, it's a time when we can relaunch, and we can also have new developments. And with the new council, there are also new historical duties. And I'll be working together with you in order to improve our governance so that we can identify sites for housing in order to resolve and narrow the gap between the rich and the poor. So please support me, number 46, Horace Zhang, and also the DAB team. Thank you.
47號嘅梁毓偉。
Number 47. Mr. Kenneth Leung. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Kenneth Leung. As a young person, I'm grateful to my seniors who have been making contribution to the country and to Hong Kong. I hope that we can maintain Hong Kong's prosperity and stability so that Hong Kong can be headed down from one generation to another. I am a father. Like many people, I have to face education, the challenges facing the young people. I'm going to create a Hong Kong which is energetic and dynamic. I am a proud Chinese. For one country, 2 systems to achieve continued success, we have to achieve better days for Hong Kong. We have to reform the young people institutions. I will be the catalyst for change for young people. Please support me, number 47, Kenneth Leung. I'm wholly committed to serve the council, to serve young people, and to transmit the voices of the young people.
梁毓偉。
跟住有請48。
Number 48, Alan Zeman.
Good friends, happy to be here. I know many of you are wondering, how come Alan Seaman's running for LegCo? You know, everyone knows I love Hong Kong, I love China, I've done everything possible to make Hong Kong, keep Hong Kong up. Hong Kong has been stuck the last number of years because the old LegCo had so much filibuster, nothing passed, no bill could pass. This new LegCo really has a chance. With everybody's help here, we need you to vote on Sunday. This new LegCo can really help Hong Kong to move forward, to help all the housing problems, the youth, upward mobility, all technology, all these things that Hong Kong has fallen behind. We were number one. Being next to China, being part of China, China is the biggest, fastest economy in the world, and Hong Kong joining with China and moving along with China will continue to be the best in.
好，谢谢48号盛智文。
请
Number 49, Lam Chun Sing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am chairman of the FLU, Lam Chun Sing. I joined this election and I'm particularly grateful to the EC members for the invaluable comments for me. I fully understand that not everyone will subscribe to my electoral platform. However, we do have positive interaction and we can adjust for one another. And this is what we have under the new system. We have less in the way of animosity. There was more communication. We are coming up with ideas for Hong Kong. A lot of you are my models to learn from. I've been involved in labor issues more than 17 years. It is my honor to be standing up here on this stage. Once again, my thanks to all your encouragement.
好，林振升。
跟住有請50號嘅
Number 50, Charles Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm number 50, Charles Ng. Vice President of University and Dean of Graduate School. Once the border is reopened, I will be traveling back and forth, and I will be the connector between the two places. I've been serving the HKUST for 26 years. I've accumulated a lot of experience in technology research and administrative work. I am also a fellow of the Royal College, and if I'm given the opportunity, I will try to improve the education system and nurture talents. I will also be promoting technological innovation, incubation, translational research, create bigger pie for all of us. Please support number 50. I give you the undertaking that I'll be bringing you surprises.
50号吴宏伟。
跟住有請50。
Number 51, Choi Wing-Keung. EC members, I am bus captain Choi Wing-Keung, number 51. I am a bus captain serving the public. I'm not afraid of the black-clad violence. I have university degree, and I convey people from place to place in my bus. I mean, we have to travel on the right path. I am driving this bus number 51 to the council and bring the voices of the grassroots and many quarters to the council. I will be serving the people of Hong Kong, regardless of their background. I'm sure I will be keeping my feet on the ground. I will be bringing your expectations to the council and create a society which is full of hope, and will be serving Hong Kong and serving the nation. Please support 51 Choi Wing-Keung.
Thank you, Mr. Choi.
至此，我们
So we've listened to all 51 candidates. Let's welcome candidate number 1 to 34 up to the stage.
候選人再次上返嚟台上齊。
Right. We invite all the candidates to come back up to stage for the next segment. The election will take place on the first floor of the Hong Kong Convention Exhibition Centre. The polling time is between 8:30 and 10:30. All you need to do is to bring along your ID card to collect the ballot papers. And on the ballot paper, you should vote all the 40 candidates. Anyone more, anyone less, that will render the ballot paper invalid. And you have to use the black pen provided to fill in the circle against the candidate of your choice, and then you put the ballot paper into the envelope and then put it into the white ballot box. And you will also collect the GC and FC ballot papers, and you will need to put a tick with the chop and put it into the ballot box.
So we've listened to 51 of them, and we also understand the voting procedure, and I'm sure you know what's going to happen on Sunday. So let's give them a very big hand. Thank you for your contribution to make a better Hong Kong.
鼓勵市民12月19號去投票嘅宣傳片啊！咁最近有睇新聞咧，都可能留意到另一段宣傳片都引起好大迴響嘅喎。
是，我也知道。
You might have watched another API.
So these videos have gone viral, and we're going to show you the last video. And they are very, very popular. Do you know who they are?
或者我冇諗太多，結果痛楚再多都係成長中嘅一課。冇錯，覺得行程未必輪到我，但係我喺台上聽到你哋大聲嗌我要成全自己，也要去承諾你。
投票唔使拎咁多嘢嘅，都唔需要係世界冠軍先至有權投票。立法會選舉喺12月19號舉行，登記選民只要帶同身份證前往你所屬嘅票站，輕輕鬆鬆就可以揀到你嘅選擇。12月19號簡簡單單投你所好。
投票咧真係好簡單。
It's so easy to cast a vote. You need to bring your ID card.
Exactly, and so the 19th of December, encourage everybody to vote so that we can have a better tomorrow.
Right, 51 candidates are back up on stage with us. Shall we ask all of us on stage and off stage to chant this slogan again? 3, 2, 1. 1219 is so important. Cast a vote for yourself and for Hong Kong.
Thank you. Making contribution to Hong Kong and restoring the luster of Hong Kong is our mission.
能夠切實履行佢哋嘅承諾，推動香港發展，亦最重要。
We hope that the candidates will be committed and bring a better life for Hong Kong.
I want to thank all of them, and don't forget to vote on the 19th of December.
到此。
This brings us to the end of the forum. Remember, 1219 is so important. Cast a vote for yourself and for Hong Kong.
Thank you.